Yo, what up guys? It's your boy Bass, and I have a lot of shit going on right now, so I figured I'd inform you guys. Okay, let's I guess start off from the beginning. In Michigan, I wanted to come to VA. I was talking with the fracker actually to get something going to move here. Well, seemed like, you know, just one of those dreams, I guess, where you're just like, hey, let's do it, you know, just kind of like just brought it up. Well, one thing led to another, and it actually started happening, started packing, started getting, you know, getting real. Well, before this, I actually had an idea with C.I.G to move to Belgium or Norway or anywhere across the country, make a one-way trip and make a video about it. That didn't happen. We didn't do it. So mainly because it was just kind of a, I don't know, it was weird. We were pretty serious about it too. Started talking to the news and everything because we were gonna do it. Well, sure enough, me and him got cut, you know, broke off with him because wasn't working out. He's two-faced. I didn't really like him. I'm not even gonna go in. I'm not even gonna bash on him because that's bad, and I'm already what I just said. Ignore it, whatever. So me and him didn't get along. I cut off with him. I met another dude through. I met this dude at Walmart. His name's Now. He goes by Now, and I was hanging out with him for a little bit, and I went to a party. The party got crashed. There's people there. We were partying. Had girls from the casino that they picked up there, and everything was going good. And then a fight was breaking out between Now, which was the dude I was with, and his cousin's friend, or not even friend, just this guy that happened to know his cousin that said that he fucked her as a rumor, and he got up in his face about it, and one thing led to another. They got in a fight, and because he got in a fight, someone else knocked him out. He got back up, knocked that dude out, or they went at it, and then another dude was coming in the door as he was walking out, knocked him out, and dude, it was stupid. So the police come, he gets arrested, and I had no place to go. I was intoxicated, and I couldn't drive, and the cops were there, so that was bad all around. So I figured, hey, let me go back to his cousin's house that I kind of knew, his aunt and stuff like that, prior to him getting arrested. Well, nobody was there. It was like 2 a.m., and I was fucked. So I ran all the way back, or jogged or walked all the way back, and asked if I could stay there. And that's where I met Buddha. So me and him started hanging out a little bit, and one thing led to another. And since I wanted to make a trip to VA to see the fracker, I figured, hey, let me bring him with him. You know, we rap, so we have something in common. So brought him along the way. We stopped and seen his mom, seen my friend, my family, seen his family down in Detroit, and everything was cool. Everything was working out. His sister and her boyfriend were going at it while we were there, which made it a little bit hard for us to leave because, you know, as a brother, you don't want to see that, everything going bad there already as we're leaving. So we leave, we're on our way to VA, make a couple stops on the way, and sleep a couple spots, and more like nap, or try to nap anyway. In PA, I napped for a good 3 hours at most, probably. And along the way, it was more just like resting with my eyes closed, you know, just whatever. But anyway, we got it here, and it's kind of in the hood area. Well, in the hood area, you know, when I say hood area, I mean it's more low-income housing, and people will do what they got to do to survive, or do what they are hooked on, which happens to be drugs and hustling. So there's a certain point where you got to understand. I'm pretty understanding about that type of thing. As long as it doesn't affect me or the people that are around me, I'm fine with it. Do what you got to do to survive. Do what you got to do to make you happy. So there's actually a crack house, coke, crack, weeds, anything, pretty much, you name it, is all around me. So on top of that, we have you know, water leaks in the house here. It's a lot of stuff. So you already know about the cop thing that happened, and the issue where I got betrayed. I don't know if I really went into it, but Buddha betrayed me. He actually I'm going to go right into detail because I'm keeping it real as hell, and this is what happens if you don't like it. Sorry, you shouldn't have done it. So he one night I asked him to help bring me my stuff in, and he didn't. He said, give me 5 minutes, I'll be right back. So he went in, went with them, and I went and I just brought my own shit in and just left my car where it was and just hoped nobody would have stole it or something or gotten my shit, because he wasn't there. So I did it, took care of it, and I had to go, went and got something to eat, came back, and he was still over there. And he finally came back, and when I got back here, he was here, and he said he heard his thumb falling on the steps. Well, I knew he was lying. I didn't know why he would lie to me, but I figured, you know, maybe he got in a fight, but it was his thumb, so it didn't really make sense. So what happened is he went into this crack house that happened to have, they were lighting up meth there. Well, meth is not good, as you all guys know, and he happened to hit it just once, and he twitched, and it locked up his thumb. It did that, and it locked up his thumb, and he was, that's why that happened. And he got back, and he didn't tell me, like, I didn't know anything, but I knew something was up. My PS3 was missing after that very next day. My PS3 and Xbox went missing. And I woke up, actually a couple days after, I didn't notice it. Like 2 or 3 days later, I noticed my PS3 wasn't missing. And I was like, all right, first thing, I don't want this to be what it is. I'm going to look everywhere. And I'm with the fracker. We're looking. Didn't find my PS3. Searched my car, even though I knew it wasn't there, just because I don't like pointing fingers. Sure enough, dude, it's gone. I knew that it's the only person in this whole fucking house, sorry, pardon my French, it's probably going to happen a lot. Someone in this household had to have taken it. So, only person that I could think of, or that I know would have done it, would have been him. So, I'm pissed off. I'm just, dude, I'm so angry. Because I know it's him. He's not admitting to it. He's lying about it. And right at this point, he's witnessing withdrawals. So, we take a trip the very next morning, and I noticed before we left, we were going to go work and to do a job, and we do handyman work, like painting, cleaning houses, and, you know, just that type of stuff. So we're going to do that, self-employed. So on our way there, I figured, hey, let me stop at the pawn shop, see it's there. Not there. So I come back, and I sit in the car, shut my car off, or it was already off because I got back, and I was like, all right, well, we're not moving here until I figure out where my shit is, because someone in this car knows where my shit is. And I didn't want to point fingers directly at him when I meant I want to, but I knew it was him, and I didn't want to do it. So we sat there for about 45 minutes, made a phone call to the local police department, and got a, you know, I got everything kind of handled a little bit, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. They were telling me about a week out that I'd have to, you know, wait for something. So I figured, you know, I just told him, I said, get out of my car. And he's like, all right. So he got out of my car and slammed my door, and that's when it just, that was it. So I drove back, and as soon as I got back, I went and talked with the lady that happened to be, she's pretty much the plug. She's the one that runs the streets, giving people, she's the one you talk to. So I'm not going to give any names or anything, but she told me everything, kind of what happened, but not really into detail, because I mixed both their stories together, because I'll get to that. So what happened is he said it was his PS3 and Xbox, and that he was going to sell it for whatever, or get whatever. And what he wanted to was to have it as like, hey, I got you if you got me. So we gave him the systems, hoping that they would get him back, which they never did. So they robbed him, or robbed me, in other words. So both of my systems, and that's about $750 worth of stuff, because I bought the PS3 and Xbox both for $325. That right there adds to $650. On top of that, $50 a controller at the time. It's about yeah, you know, $750. So got in touch with her. She got me in touch with the guy that he sold it to, and that happened to be I had to go through her to give the guy the money. I had to pay them back to get my shit back. Pretty fucked up. So I had to pay $60, $30 prior. He comes back, or she goes up, gets my stuff, comes back, give her the other $30. Pretty fucked up. So I had to pay $60 to get my own shit back. One of the stupidest shit I've ever had to do. But it's fine, because it's my shit. It was my mistake to have this happen. So after all that happened, I knew right away what was going on in my mind. I already knew what happened. I knew everything. Or mostly everything anyway. So then I let him know. you gotta go. We're done. So he lied to me in my face a couple times, a lot. Wouldn't tell me anything. Swore on his mom's life, his family's life, everything. And he still lied to my face. And I called him out and everything. Told him he was gone. Walked. I went to the store. He came back and told me that he was on meth. He did meth. And that he doesn't want nobody to know about it. It was one of the worst feelings he's ever done. But in truth, in reality, we all know that meth is a highly addictive drug. Well, so now, how is this relevant to right now? Right now, okay, so as of right now, a couple hours ago, I was given $20 to go get something to eat because we haven't been paid yet for the job. And I spent all my money supporting him and giving him food and stuff while we're down here, and giving him a place to stay and just doing everything, paying for both of us, and like family or friends would do. And Defracker gave me the 20 just to go get something to eat, and I gave it to him, as like a sign of respect, like, hey, I trust you with this money. When we go eat, you can pay for it because I trust that you will take care of that money when it was given to me, because he knows, Defracker knows that I'm more, I know that I'm not going to go throw that money towards drugs. Sure enough, he says, I got to go for a walk because I'm stressing. I'm here trying to make a rap. I'm stressing about the lyrics. I can't get it right. He goes gone for about a good half hour, and he comes back, and he's like, he's stressing about how he guess his aunt and his family knows about everything that happened, about how I'm like, dude, just don't stress about it. I'm trying to be there for him, and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, go get your 20, and we'll go get something to eat. And at that point, I'm starting to think, he's like, oh, well, it's up, or I was like, let's go get something to eat. You got that money? He's like, oh, it's upstairs. And at that point, I'm thinking, why wouldn't it be on you? I just gave it to you. It should be in your pocket. It's money. Money goes in your pocket. You hold on to that. You just don't leave it around, sitting around places. So we go upstairs, and at this point, I'm thinking, because he can't find it, I'm thinking, you can't be serious. You just magically missed money. You've been gone for a half hour, and whatever. I said, hey, I told him what it looked like. I said, hey, it looks like you just went and spent the money on some stuff, and you're gonna play it off like you lost it. That's fine. I can't prove it. Whatever it is, leave it how it is. I am not gonna create an issue about this. So it's only $20, but it still meant something. So we go for a walk. We go to the store, get some drinks, come all the way back. And he sits in the bathroom for a good 20 minutes, which I guess if you got to take a dump, that's fine. But for some reason, which never, ever happens, he sprayed it, which instantly I knew. And on top of that, I went in there, and there was no toilet paper, and he did not take any in with him. Regardless, he sprayed it, and, I already know. I looked in the sink, and it looked like there was a tube in there, so I'm not even going to go into detail. My point is, he's twitching now. He's a little shaky. Looked him in his eyes are bloodshot, and he's a very good liar. He's very manipulative, and I don't even know what to do. I don't even know who to talk to because I'm down here. It's 2 a.m. right now, and the shit's going on, and I'm just letting you guys know what the fuck I've been going through, man. And this is some stupid shit that I put myself in, that I have only myself to blame, and the only way for me to vent and get this shit out is to honestly record it and let you guys know what the hell is going on. And back on the cop video that you guys see about the life thing, I actually was wearing this t-shirt that I bought at a gas station and never wore it prior to that getting pulled over with those cops. And they said I smelled like weed when I didn't, because it was brand new clothes. So I just wanted to go into detail a little bit about that a little bit more, because I did not smell like anything. And then they illegally searched my car, detained me, went down my pants, searched my pockets and everything illegally, and not find anything. And make me feel fucking intimidated, like a piece of shit, like I did something. White guy in a primary black neighborhood, I guess at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. is enough to say, hey, we're going to detain you, search you, and intimidate the hell out of you, make you feel like you did something wrong. And then after that, after they found nothing, is to make me feel like a piece of shit and act like I was just a... Because he asked me, he's like, hey, how much are you paying a month for rent? Threw him a number, $200 a month. And he did the, get out of here, like I wasn't worth nothing. Both their names are Michael. I had to find that out the hard way. I got a lot of information. That's what I do. I like to look up people, a cop especially. If you're going to ask me for my name, for my info, and you're going to treat me like a piece of shit, I'm going to look you up and dox you. And not dox and release your shit, but dox you enough so I know if we ever have something I just want to know who you are, what type of person you are, why you acted the way you did, and why you treated me the way, who you are. Because you can, you know, do that to me. I'm not even doing something that's harmful, but still at the same time, you know, that's just the way I look at it. That's for everybody, you know. Man, I'm not even gonna lie right now, man. I'm this close to making a mistake, and the mistake might be something that's worth doing, man. And that would be, this whole place is literally low grade, low housing, meth clinic, meth, just everything, meth, weed dynamite, crack, coke, bad shit. Okay, people are around here do it whether or not to survive or not, just to do it because they love it. People are on it. Literally, I have a video of a girl asking me to use my phone for 75 cents to make a phone call at 2 a.m. in the morning while recording a video, which you guys will see soon. Dude, this whole place is a trash, a piece of shit. There's water dripping from here. You take a shower, the whole downstairs is flooded after the shower, dude. All the water goes down there. I'm not, like, this is the stupidest shit. And the thing is, because this place is such a shithole, and that my friend, someone that I really care about, is hooked on meth now, because of this shit, just because of this mentality in hood area, I'm this close to making the mistake to SWAT this whole fucking place, man. Like, I don't want to act hard or make you feel like I'm acting hard. I could, you know, I could literally send a whole SWAT unit here, have this whole place raided, get them all caught for, you know, making crack, you know, whatever. And the thing is, it's none of my business, but they're making it my business because he is with me and he's getting addicted to these fucking drugs that I didn't have anything to do with prior. And my shit got stolen, and the bitch was the girl that he went through, the one that I went through to get my Xbox back, played dumb and acted like she didn't know shit, when in reality, he was the one that gave her the shit and she sold it. And then I had to buy it back and give her the money. So in reality, the bitch played me and him. And the thing is, I never even got my PS3 back. She acted like she didn't know where the fuck it was at, when in reality, she knew exactly where the hell it was at. I only got my Xbox, the RGH XBOX back. And I want my custom firmware PS3 back because these dumb son of, you know, crack addict, methamphetamine motherfuckers aren't gonna know how to use the son of a bitch. There's a, God, you know what I'm saying? It's a jailbreak, dude. It takes technologically inclined people to understand how to even half use the bitch. And this is why it pisses me off, man. I want to trust, like, dude, it makes no sense. I've been there for, man, it's so stressful, dude. And especially when the person's so good at lying, you don't want to believe it. You want to believe you're wrong. And you don't want to believe that you're the dick choosing that he did something wrong, that he's the one that stole your shit when there's no proof. And even when I had the proof, dude, he still lied to my fucking face and put it on his mom, his family's life, and that shit hurts. My mom up north, when I had him staying with me, my mom's camera was missing with my grandma's pictures, which she's dead now. And the camera had pictures of my grandma on it, and that went missing. My mom had money missing out of her purse, a jacket missing, and some other stuff. And it all started happening around the same time he started hanging out with me. When I got here into Fracker's house, he living here, there was $1. He had a downgrade he had to do, and there was $1 in the box. $1 went missing. We knew right away, man. He played it stupid. And, dude, it's just one thing after another. And I can't compensate. I can't understand how someone that you trust and put so much trust in, I'm lost of words, man. Like, I hit my lowest low. Someone that was close to me that I supported like a brother, dude, just stabbed me in the fucking heart. Took him down to VA with me, had a trip with him, fed him the whole way, put hundreds of dollars towards him. Robbed me of my PS3 and lies to my face all the fucking time. And you know what? He asked me not to tell anybody about this shit. And What am I to do, dude? I'm stuck in this position where I feel like shit because I'm stuck in this. I don't even know what it is anymore, man. This is my escape to do what I gotta do. If I have to, you know, I just want to grind and get YouTube videos out, to make music, to do a career, to have a career, not to go in debt to college, not to have a 9-to-5 job and, you know, work in an assembly line feeling like a damn rat that could be fired at any second for being 5 minutes fucking late. I don't want to be told down by some manager at a business because I accidentally drill a hole a little too big in a wall when it can be easily patched over but fired on the spot when I've been working there for 6 months. Both of these things have happened to me. And I want to be self-employed, I want to be an entrepreneur, and I don't want nobody to tell me what I can and can't do. And I don't want nobody to get in my way. I don't want nobody to hold me back, and I can't do that at the moment. And it sucks. Not a lot of people can do it. With the way the economy is, how are you supposed to afford your own place? How are you supposed to afford a living? The income, even if you work 2 9-to-5s, man. Let me correct that. Even if you work 1 9-to-5, full-time, 40 hours a week. Maybe you get a little overtime, 50 hours a week even. At the end of the day, if you make minimum wage, which minimum wage, even a little over, say $10 an hour in the United States, $10 an hour, which is pretty good, I guess, for, you know, since minimum wage is usually around $8. And obviously this changes from state to state. Well, in Michigan, it's around $8. $10 is what I was getting paid at my last job. Around $700 a month is what I made. That is not enough, or no, not a month, sorry. $700 a week. That's $1,400 a month. That is hardly, if not, I don't think, it's not even, because you got insurance for the vehicle, you got gas you got to pay, you got food, and you got, you know, rent you got to pay. You can't survive on that. Why would I want to be in that position? So that's why I was living with my mom, and I appreciate it. You know, a lot of people live with their family members, and it's because it helps. And not only that, it also helps out the family members, even if you throw $100 or $200 every month, you know, to pay for rent or whatever you got to do, just any money, you know, just to show that, you know, respect that, you know, man, I'm getting away from the actual topic. The topic actually just being a damn update about what everything's been going on. I actually ordered a PS4 camera on Amazon, and no joke, it got robbed. And it was in a good neighborhood. And I think it was the UPS driver. Pretty sad. Whew, let me, that's pretty much, you know, that's all I feel like really going into. Dude. Little things, too. Just little shit's been, like, just pestering, like, hey, you're not on the right track. You're not doing something right. Cat knocked down a whole bottle of cigarette tobacco with water, and it was nasty, and I don't even smoke, but it was someone else's, and the cat knocked it down, got all over the floor, dude. Roaches are just, I get bit up every night. There's roaches everywhere. That I can stand, though. I can deal with that shit, but dude, all these are adding up and giving me the sign, what the hell? Like, I'm not doing something right. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm just, I don't even want you guys to feel like I'm, you know, it's just, it's what it is, man. I'm not even trying to make, I'm not gonna beautify the situation. It's seriously, it's a fucked up situation. Just got stopped by the cops again, and my friends, I don't even know if I'm gonna. Man. Whew, it feels like I'm at more than just the loss of words right now. Seriously. I really don't know, man. My best friend's looking at jail time right now. We got down here. My friend's brother, Buddha, is locked up right now. For some reason. I don't really know why. I don't really care, but he's locked up. I say I don't care. I don't mean it like that. I mean, dude, it's just, you know, it just really gets to me. And it pisses me off. This is just me going into detail. This is me venting, and this is everything, man. This is real. This is real shit. And honestly, man, people, this is honestly helping me. This is why I'm doing it. I want to know how I feel, how I felt a year from now, and honestly understand and see the way I'm feeling, man. I just punched the wall. I almost broke my damn hand over it. I don't even know what to say to anybody, man. I don't know what to say to him because I'm so done with the lies, the fake, dude. Then has the audacity after you rob me, lie to me all the time, to tell me not to tell anybody about you doing meth. Dude, like how do you even expect that shit? I held it, I kept it. Now it's done, it's public, I don't give a shit. I feel like I'm so, like, dude. I'll leave you guys on this note. I'm going to keep grinding, I'm going to keep doing what I do best. That's making YouTube videos and doing audio, or, you know, making music, and I shouldn't even say do what I do best. Do what I'm happy with doing, I guess. Because maybe some of you guys might not like my videos, may not like my audio. At the end of the day, I like doing it. It makes me happy, so that's what I'm going to do. I just hope you guys, you know, understand that I keep it real, and this is good to keep it real because you understand how life really works, and life in itself is kind of a weird thing because we really don't know anything about it. At the end, you know, I don't know. It's just I'm not even gonna go that deep, but you already know what I'm saying. So just keep it good and keep it real. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. Do what I gotta do to keep going. And it looks like cutting him off might be the thing I gotta do. It's definitely not something, you know, I want to do, but there's one last note. It comes a point in your life where you got to realize that a relationship, it becomes more of a debt than an investment. And that goes for anything. If you feel like you got to plan if it's going to be a debt or an investment, because that's where it matters if your time is being used for beneficial reasons. And if he is hooked on meth, that is not my problem, and I cannot do anything about it to help him, except for maybe contact the authorities and hopefully something like that. I don't even know, man. What is helping people that can't even help themselves or help you? It's a weird world, man. I don't even know anymore. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Don't even worry about it, because you know I'm gonna do my best to continue, and I'm gonna do what I do. All right, no worry about that. Don't even fret. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been, holy shit, it's been a half hour of me talking. It's gonna be like that other video, the PS3 ITA rant. You know, just one whole video of me just going on about shit. So yeah, that's what it is. So, you know, I'll do what I guess I can. So to put videos out for you guys and stay updated. Stay updated.